Harassment NJ 2C 33-4. Harassment is the act of engaging in conduct or engaging in deliberate language to vex, harass, or annoy somebody. There are three kinds of conduct which are prohibited under the statute. Section A prohibits the repeated use of coarse or offensive language or name calling in a derisive tone to vex, harass, or annoy the victim. Section B is a lesser included offense of assault. It prohibits the attempt to push, shove, or strike another individual. Section C is a catch-all provision designed to prohibit something called an alarming course of conduct, which is actually neither of the first two types of conduct, but nonetheless is conduct which is clearly done to vex, harass, or annoy the other party, and which is repeated, the victim. Okay, so if you're charged with this, what's your exposure? Well, it's a petty disorderly persons offense, punishable by, if convicted, a fine of up to $500, possible jail from 0 days up to 30 days, and a criminal record for a petty disorderly persons offense. Why is this a problem? Well, many types of public employers will not allow you to either get a job with them or keep the job you have with them presently if you're convicted of a disorderly persons offense. Best example I can think of is a New Jersey school teacher and some public governmental officials. So if you have a job like this, you cannot afford a conviction. If you are a younger person and you would like to get someday a job like this, you can't afford to be convicted of this offense. Okay, Mr. Gravatt, how does this usually come up in your practice? Usually it's either two neighbors or groups of neighbors that simply cannot get along, can't act like adults. The relationship starts with a dispute, spirals downward, name calling starts, then really aggressive activity starts, like like throwing eggs at each other, or having the dog go over and do his business purposely on the neighbor's lawn to upset him. There's lots of name calling. There's lots of accusations. This is a grudge match type of offense. The second way this comes up a lot is with family members that must be together, but don't like each other and can't get along. They're holding a grudge, and family members take sides. Next thing you know, you have a brouhaha between numerous family members. Okay, so Mr. Gravatt, what can you do for us if we retain you to represent us? Well, most of the time I can keep you from being convicted of harassment, because most of the time, even though you might be guilty, you might also be a victim. And there are ways to resolve these cases that don't involve conviction of the charge that you're facing. Secondly, I can very likely keep you out of jail. Thirdly, I can very likely keep you from having a criminal 2C criminal record. My name is Stephen A. Gravatt. My telephone number is 732-337-7922. If you've been charged with harassment, I urge you to seek counsel. Being convicted can have profound consequences in your life. I can help. Thank you.